Hello, my name is Fernanda and I'm an education specialist here at Pipefy. In this video, I'll walk you through Pipefy to understand how AI agents can supercharge your processes with speed, efficiency, and real impact. We'll use a marketing example here, but the same concepts apply to many other areas like HR, finance, sales, and more. Here, we're inside a marketing campaigns pipe. The idea is to organize and manage different campaigns in one place. And that's why this workflow is connected to other pipes. Content creation for marketing campaigns, ad design for marketing campaigns, and analytics for marketing campaigns. To get started, let's click on AI agents. On this page, you can view all existing agents and those that are currently enabled. For this example, let's open an agent I've configured before called Marketing Strategist. This agent has a very straightforward purpose. It operates inside the marketing campaigns process and opens requests in the connected pipes we just saw. The assignee will coordinate the other three teams, each receiving their own tasks, and then return completed work, all facilitated by AI agents. When we open the Agents page, we see three tabs: AI Agent, Knowledge, and Behaviors. In the first tab, we define what the agent is. In the second, what it knows. And in the third, what it does. First, we need to give the agent a name, like you see here, and then describe what it does. In our case, it manages the content, ads, and design pipes, and its persona is a marketing strategist. This description is mandatory because the agent uses this information to execute the behaviors we'll configure next. The second step is feeding this agent with knowledge. We have two main options: pipe data lookup, which pulls data from cards in other pipes, and document, where we can upload files into the process. In this example, I previously uploaded a PDF with the company's brand voice and communication guidelines. Here, it's important to add a very thorough description because the agent will rely on this text to decide when and how to use that piece of knowledge. For instance, if this were a recruiting agent, I could upload a job description and use this description field to explain exactly what the document is about. All right, the next step is the Behaviors tab. At the moment, we can configure three types of behaviors: update fields, create cards, and move cards. In this example, the first behavior is the strategist. When a card is created, the agent will analyze the campaign briefing and automatically update several fields to understand what the request is. Let's see what this looks like in practice. We created a card here for a campaign announcing that Brazil will host a new Soccer World Cup in 2030. After a few seconds, the agent runs and we can see what it did. For this World Cup 2030 campaign, the agent identified which content we should consider, added a description, what data points we should track, and more. Now, the next step is to manage requests for the other teams, the ones represented by the connected pipes I showed earlier. We configured the system so that when a card enters the assign requests phase, the agent understands the campaign context and uses all of the information from the previous phase to create cards in each connected pipe. All of this is done with natural language, simply by writing out what you want the agent to do. We have instructions here for each pipe. You just need to describe the request and insert any dynamic fields. A quick tip: to add dynamic fields, you can click the plus icon here on the right or type / in the text to select the field you want. Now, let's test the second behavior live. After a few seconds, the agent completes the task, and each connected pipe now has newly created cards automatically generated by the AI agent. And when we return to the marketing campaigns process, we can already see the linked cards. In other words, each team is now working on their part of the campaign request. If we move further along in the process, we reach the agent's third behavior, campaign reviewer. Here, the agent reviews everything completed in the other processes. So in this step, we're actually using AI to evaluate the output generated by other AIs. Let's see it in action. Simply move the card forward, wait for the agent to run, and check everything that was completed by the connected processes. We can even see what was approved or not, the AI's comments, and the final decision. It's also important to highlight that in the Activities button, we can see a detailed log of everything the AI did. Of course, this is just one example using a marketing campaign process. There are dozens of ways your company can use AI agents to streamline processes. Start exploring the full potential of Pipefy's AI agents today and transform the way your team works. To learn more about agents, be sure to check out courses on Pipefy Academy. And to share best practices, ask questions, and learn from other users, join the Pipefy community. See you next time.